Blog Talk Radio.
Hey, welcome to the Pajama Party. I'm one of your hosts, Poppa DD. I'm here with Red Wine.
What's up, everybody? This is Red Wine with a long stem.
Yeah, we're hanging out at the Showboat Casino in Atlantic City. They're about to close the joint, so we figured we'd come here and salt it down before it goes. And we also have Kettle, who's on assignment. Hello, Kettle.
Hey, Kettle. Hey, what's going on, Papa? And Red Wine. This is Kettle with the yellow top. What's going on?
We all right. We all right. Yeah, Kettle's on assignment, and she's away from the studio. So if you hear her voice in a distant mode, that's because she's not in the studio with us. Anyway, what we got tonight, Kettle?
I got something I want to share with everybody. Also, I want to say shout out to everybody that's on the line. Thank you guys for calling into the show tonight. And remember, if you want to speak to us, or if you have a question or a comment, we need you to press 1. So that we know you want to talk. Otherwise, we're going to let you just hang out and listen.
That's right. Pressing 1 to get you in the queue, and that'll line you up to be, if you want to say something based on our topics and all. The phone number to call in is 914-803-4306. Kelly, you want to do the...
Yeah, let me hit this thing one time real quick.
The following program contains coarse language and nudity. Viewer discretion is advised.
Now, you have been warned.
Yeah, we got coarse language and we butt-ass naked. Anyway, like I said, the call in is 914-803-4306. We're going to run down a host of things. Kettle, what we got going on tonight?
We got the hot topics going on, Papa. What's popping with Poppa DD, of course. Got to have that going on. I'm just saying with Red Wine, with the long stem. We got weird news, Hollywood wrap up with me, of course, and we got a new one here going on. The Kiss It list. Anybody you want to put on the Kiss It list that got on your last nerve? And of course, you know we got to have the last word. And Papa, he got something special for us too. He has going on living in the city, but we're gonna get to that a little later on though.
Yeah, I got a segment called "Living for the City." It's gonna be deep. So tune in. We're going to take a small commercial break, and we'll be back in a moment here.
It's the Friday night adult talk show, The Pajama Party, on Blog Talk Radio, produced by DC Homegrown Entertainment. Visit us online at www.apajamaparty.com. Click the banner, and you can join us online, or call us right now at 914-803-4306. The views and opinions expressed on this program are those of the Pajama Party crew and you. So pick up the phone and call us now, 914-803-4306, and tell us what's on your mind. There's a big fluffy pillow reserved up front just for you at the Pajama Party. And remember, it's PJs only, no clothes allowed. Pass it on. Now let's get back to the Pajama Party crew and more of the Pajama Party. That better not be my robe.
Yeah, welcome back to the Pajama Party. I'm one of your hosts, Poppa DD. We're going to open up with the hot topics on what's going on around the world and the nation today.
All right now. Yeah, I got it. I don't know if you guys watched the American Ninja Warrior. The American Ninja Warrior on that particular course, guess what? Hot news. You guys know what the American Ninja Warrior course is about. It's a legendary Japanese show that tasks competitors with completing courses full of difficult obstacles. But
yeah, your ass got to be in shape, real.
But a woman never has successfully completed the final round. This young lady, she's 5 foot tall, 100 pounds, probably wet, I guess. She's an ex-gymnast. Her name is Casey Catazero. She took the course. She tore it up. She was bad.
I saw her
She's from
that girl was awesome.
she's from Maryland.
Yeah. DMV represent. What?
I know that's right.
Ninja thing.
Yeah. You know, I used to be a ninja in my other life.
Yeah, other life.
Oh, Lord. That's a whole nother show, right?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, that's tomorrow night.
But check out some of the comments, some of the feedback folks been saying. I thought they said, look, first they said 100 pounds, now they saying, well, I thought they said 90 pounds. Doesn't matter. It says every pound was pure athlete and amazing young woman. One guy says, that is great. I just don't see the correlation with Ninja Warriors. I mean, come on. Ninja Warriors use bows, Chinese stars, nunchuck swords, and other nasty weapons. He said, what the TF does climbing on pegs have to do with being a ninja?
I don't know, but I
know what
that
to tell your mouth.
I know they do stuff that only ninjas can do.
All right,
yeah.
what else is going on here? We got
Well, let me ask you this. Have y'all seen this new app that Kim Kardashian has out?
Lord have mercy.
That girl, I think she just rolls over in her sleep and makes money.
Yeah, she's making money.
She's getting ready to pull in
right.
about 80. Yeah, she's going to make about $85 million on this app.
Mm-hmm.
And the basis of the app is basically what it takes to be an A-list celebrity and live in the fast lane.
With a fat ass.
Yeah, with a big booty.
Oh, you serious?
and the app is free to download, but what you do is you spend your real money to buy fake money to use in the app to buy designer stuff and go out to fancy places and rub elbows with celebrities and stuff. And as you move up in the rank, they actually have her voice in the game. Like if you go to a store and try on some Louis Vuittons, she'll be sitting there where her voice will be in the game saying, oh, that looks really good. You should get that.
Yeah, just voice.
You should just go ahead and get that.
Overs.
And then they want you to use your
confused already.
It's crazy, but people are hooked on it.
Yeah, hooked on her.
So
I mean,
once
God
again,
bless her. I ain't
Kim
mad at her.
Kardashian is cashing in.
Yes, she is. I ain't mad at her.
They need to get hooked on phonics for real. 85 mil.
Yeah, well, they can keep that at.
Wow, what I got on my hot topic is the casino closing in Atlantic City. Looks like Atlantic City is going down with the ship. You know, it was a hot spot at one time. You know, when you come down the Atlantic City Expressway, you see the lights in the gloom and everything because you're heading down. You know, you heading to Atlantic City. But now, man, they got the Live Casino. They got the Harrah's in Philadelphia. They got the Hollywood. Yeah,
Hollywood.
They saw one in Baltimore called the Horseshoe, I think. They gonna hook them right on in.
You about to do one over at the spot over there.
Oh, it's a National Harbor.
National Harbor.
They can rebuild another one.
So now people don't really have to go over that river and through that woods to get to Atlantic City no more because it was a haul, you know. But when you got there, you know, especially when I used to take ladies out there on the first date. Who's going there for the first time? They see. Well, you know, I'm gonna talk about my history. Anyway,
but that's another show now.
Anyway, when they see the lights for the first time heading toward Atlantic, they ooh, you know. So they used to get off on that. But like I said, everything now is changing on that, and the Trump Plaza is closing. The place we're in right now, the Showboat, right here and we're up at the
Showboat.
At the Studio Suite.
Yeah, the House of Blues Suite.
And
it's nice.
It's going to be, you know, all this is going to close out because people don't have no reason to go to Atlantic City anymore. It's far out, and now the other things are going on. But it's sad because the ambience was cool, you know.
Well, I did read, though, that they're trying to, a lot of the employees have banded together and the unions, and they're trying to get some investors to come in and basically save the day, so to speak.
That's good.
And if they can do that, then those casinos may not be closing. Otherwise, those 3 or 4 up in Atlantic City may be going down sometime in September.
I heard that.
Go ahead, Papa. You know you big ball. Go ahead and write that check.
Yeah, okay. It's just a mess.
What'd you say, Papa?
2 blocks away from the casino is a mess. Anyway, moving moving down a list of hot topics here. Red wine, you got the next thing here?
This is for all of the so-called weed heads, reformed weed heads, and the closet weed heads, and the sometimes weed heads, the weekend weed heads. In case you didn't hear, D.C. has decriminalized marijuana possession as long as it's an ounce or less as of the 17th of July. Now, understand there's a difference between decriminalizing possession and legalizing. So I had to go out to the D.C. police website to get some clarity on this. And if you want some information, you can go out on their website and check it out. But basically, they're saying you can possess up to an ounce, but here's the kicker. It's still a federal offense to possess it.
Yeah,
so as long as the D.C. cop catches you with less than an ounce, you're okay.
Yeah, it's still illegal.
But if a federal cop, like if you're in the park, and the park police, they're federal.
FBI.
If the park police, FBI, somebody like that that's federal catches you, even if you have less than an ounce, you're still in trouble because it's against the law.
It's against the law.
So basically, they've decriminalized the possession of it, but it's still got a lot of loopholes and a lot of mess. So, and they say you can't be seen with it in public and all these other regulations. So my recommendation is if you're in the closet with it, you best stay in the closet with it.
It's still illegal.
Because they're saying it's not all fully baked yet.
What decriminalizing really means is that our file cabinets are busting at the seams with all these bullshit charges. And we need to clear out this mess. And so anybody that's got an ounce of weed on them, we'll give them a ticket. And they're going to confiscate it, too. So if you get busted with an ounce, you won't go to jail, but they're going to take your weed.
They'll give you a ticket.
They're going to take your weed.
They'll give you a ticket, and they'll take it.
Yeah, they'll take it.
Now, the city paper is saying that if you get a ticket,
they're going to take it? You know what they're going to do with it. You know that, right?
What would you do with it?
Exactly. They're going to put it in the evidence locker.
That's a whole other show.
It's going in the evidence locker.
Right. That's the bowl of a pipe.
Yeah. They must have a smoke room or something. That's the evidence locker in the smoke room, right?
Speaking of smoke room, what's going on with those e-cigarettes?
Oh, my goodness.
The e-cigarettes in L.A., boy, they had banned them in bars and restaurants. This just started this past Saturday. Check this out. The e-cigarettes, they claim they don't stink. The e-cigarettes are green in theory. What's green in theory? What the heck does that mean?
What does that mean? They're recyclable? What does that mean?
You know, it seems like some synthetic smoke, and you know
it's vapor. They said it's vapor.
Okay.
It's not smoke.
Yeah.
It's vapor.
I guess it has something to do with they don't have any cigarette butts. You know, I guess.
What does vapor mean?
It's like when you boil water and you get steam that comes up. That's what comes out of these.
Is the vapor, is that a relative to the fart? Where is that? You know,
well, that's a different.
I'm not in that. And they claim that these e-cigarettes are not harmful to your health. Yeah, I think they're gonna be putting some other things up in those e-cigarettes. Yeah, but this ban started this past Saturday.
And where's this ban?
In L.A. so far. So just look, as long as they don't come on the East Coast, right? Stay on the West Coast, right?
Well, you know, if it's out there, it'll be here. It's a matter of time.
But check this out. They could use them, like if you're doing a play or something theatrical for theatrical purposes, quote unquote. You can use a vapor cigarette.
So it's a prop. As long as it's a prop.
Right.
Yeah.
So if somebody catches you smoking weed, you're not supposed to be smoking. Like, look, I'm just using it as a prop.
Okay, I like that. Yes. That's your alibi.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's the alibi. That's it.
Yeah,
but also,
you want to give us a call here. Our number is 914-803. I didn't mean to cut you off there, Kettle. 914-803-4306. Or reach us on the web at www.apajamaparty.com. And we have a Twitter account, too. Riri Wine is doing her thing here. Twitter account at, she's, ain't nobody bad like her. Twitter at A Pajama Party is our Twitter feed there. Like I said, phone number 914-803-4306. We're going to take a small break and we'll come back some more. I'm going to come back with my little what's poppin' thing.
Okay.
It's the Friday night adult talk show, The Pajama Party, on Blog Talk Radio, produced by DC Homegrown Entertainment. Visit us online at www.apajamaparty.com. Click the banner and you can join us online or call us right now at 914-803-4306. The views and opinions expressed on this program are those of the Pajama Party crew and you. So pick up the phone and call us now, 914-803-4306, and tell us what's on your mind. There's a big fluffy pillow reserved up front just for you at the Pajama Party. And remember, it's PJs only, no clothes allowed. Pass it on. Now let's get back to the Pajama Party crew and more of the Pajama Party. That better not be my robe.
Yeah, we're back on the Pajama Party. Your host, Poppa DD.
Red wine with the long, long stem. Bam.
Kettle with the yellow top.
All right, we have one more hot topic. Red wine, you want to lay us on with that?
Yeah, Kettle and I were talking about this cell phone ban in restaurants. Kettle, you were doing some research on that. What did you find out?
Yeah, well, I did a little research on it. It was a restaurant in a particular state. Oh boy, I forgot. My bad.
Okay,
but
yeah, see, they just legalized that marijuana in D.C.
That's another show, Papa. That's another show. But this guy was saying that nobody was ordering off his menu, and he was trying to figure out why. So he put in a video camera to check out, what people were doing. They wanted cell phones, laptops, everything for about an hour and a half.
Starbucks and everywhere. People come in and they relive off the feed and they're taking up chairs. I never knew how businesses survive with people sitting there on the Wi-Fi all day just sitting there. If that was my business, I'd give you 10 minutes. After that, you better spend $5 every 10 minutes. I mean,
you better do like Mickey D's. They give you a limit of 15 minutes? 15 minutes to consume your food.
And some people come in there and just get comfortable, like that corner chair, and they pull out a book like they intellectual, in the laptop in there. They probably just looking at a bunch of porno or some dating sites or whatever. You never know what's behind
I'm going to go on McDonald's with $5 and 3 books, and I'm going to buy a cup of coffee every hour and sit there and suck up the AC and enjoy that Wi-Fi until they finally say, get out.
Wow.
I know that's right, but this guy, he has his little sign and everything at the door banning cell phones. So they can't bring no cell phones, no laptops, nothing. He's like, okay. So he figured, I guess he's going to get the turnaround. People going to come in there, order their, whatever they're going to order and get out. He said he's losing money. So,
I
got to do what man got to do.
Yeah, but is he making any now? I doubt it.
See. All right, red wine.
Right. Thank you. All right. Poppa DD. What's popping?
Wow, what's popping tonight? Let's see here. Yeah, I was doing some research on some things, and I got a little segment tonight I want to call Swimming in the Scrotum Sack. Okay.
Is that another show?
That's going to be this show.
Come on, Papa.
It's not as vulgar as it sounds. Well, we did the disclaimer when we first came on. But swimming in the scrotum sack really has to do with age differences and things that you're into that other people may not be into, and they're trying to convince you to get into what they're into, whether it be music or otherwise. You could be sitting there chilling on some, depending on where your generation is, Miles Davis, Buddy Miles, Billy Stewart, or some Temptations, some Stevie Wonder, Roberta Flack, or maybe some Earth, Wind & Fire, Tina Marie. And all of a sudden, while the radio's playing, somebody about 20 years younger than you comes up and turns a dial and says, oh, you got to hear this Rick Ross joint. And Earth, Wind & Fire is just about to say, let the light shine all through your mind. And you be like, what the hell are you doing? And what I'm saying is that when that song was out and you was grooving with that, chances are the person that turned the channel was swimming in the scrotum sack at the time. Now,
you better preach.
Anyway, I picked up on a little something off of a show with Stephen A. Smith. Stephen A. Smith is he's a commentator. He's a mainstream gentleman on ESPN, and he was talking to Dr. J on the show. Mm-hmm. And Dr. J came on with his 5 best players. Now, Stephen A. Smith is an avid Michael Jordan fan. I mean, like he's washing his car every Saturday. He's into him so much. But anyway, I'm going to play a little insert of that particular interview. And to show you what I was talking about, how now even an older gentleman like Stephen A. Smith, I think, who's 42, and Dr. J, who's 62. Just listen to this interview just for a second and check it out.
Religious for me to start this way. Well, I love this man. I love this man. I've known him for many years. Honored to be sitting before you right now. But I heard that you have a list of the top 5 players in NBA history. Your list. And it omits somebody that I mean, to me, it's blasphemy that he wouldn't be on the list. But I want you to let the world know what your list is of the top 5 players in NBA history as far as you can see.
My top 5.
Yes, sir.
My top 5.
Your top 5.
Well, Stephen, this is an emotional choice. Okay? So there's no analytics associated with it. And as a matter of fact, probably the last 40 years, the last 50 years are not a part of it. Because I made this decision when I was a teenager.
Oh.
You see? Okay. So I was 14, 15, and this is what I saw. And I saw Bill Russell. I saw Wilt Chamberlain. Elgin Baylor.
Speak up so they can hear you.
Elgin Baylor, who is my favorite. Oscar Robertson and Jerry West. That became my top 5 as a teenager. And they have remained my top 5. So even as good as the great ones are, they got to be on the second team. They got to be on the third team. That's my first team.
Doc Julius Erving, we evolve. We grow. We see more evidence. We expand our horizons. I mean, first of all, I personally am sick and tired of seeing an NBA silhouette in the form of Jerry West. I believe it should be in the form of MJ, Michael Jordan. 6 rings, 6 tries, unblemished in an NBA Finals. Never even allowed the Finals to get to Game 7. So to me, I start off there, and you got Chamberlain and Russell. Doesn't it have to be one of them?
No, it doesn't have to be one of them.
It's my top 5.
It's an emotional choice. Can I like what I like?
You can do
if I like apples, you like oranges, well, have an orange.
But again,
yeah, and that was Dr. J and Stephen A. Smith having a debate. And at the end of the segment, I don't even think they shook hands when it came out because, like I said in the segment, Stephen A. Smith was trying to convince Dr. J, a man 20 years older than him, who's seen things a little deeper than him when it comes to people. I mean, the people that Dr. J mentioned on his list, like I said, Stephen A. Smith was swimming in the scrotum sack at the time when all this was going on. So you can't expect to be born 25 years later and tell somebody, why are you listening to the Temptations? Why are you listening to Earth, Wind, and Fire? You need to be listening to Beyonce or Rick Ross or Drake. If that's what you like Dr. J says, it's a matter of apple and oranges. If you like oranges, eat an orange. And it's not to diss anybody age-wise or what have you. But when you see old folks doing their thing, now I do believe when it comes to technology, older folks need to step up. Try to get the best cell phone you can get. Try to get the best laptop you can get, the best computer you can get. I recommend a nice TV, 50 inches or better. I'm not saying stand the Stone Age. Don't get me wrong.
Right.
But I do say the things that you are comfortable with when it comes to your listening pleasure and things like that, or even your driving pleasure. Don't knock somebody's car. If people are content with a car that's paid for and it's a hoopty car or what have you, then let them be. All right. We can take comments on this. 914-803-4306. The segment is What's Poppin' with Poppa DD and myself, and the segment this time is called Swimming in the Scrotum Sack. Do we have a call on the line?
Yeah, we have Eric on the line. Eric, are you there? Do you have a comment or a question for the Pajama Party crew? And welcome aboard.
No, I don't have a question, but thank you for welcoming me.
Oh, how you doing, Eric?
Hey, how are you?
Excellent.
Fine. How you?
How you do?
I'm fine. I'm got it with the yellow top. What color's your top?
All right. Yeah. Kettle, watch Kettle, man. She's a coyote bush. She can smell anything. Anyway, go ahead. What you got going on, Eric?
No question or comment, Mr. Eric?
Not at this time. No, not at this time. Listening in. I may have one after I'm finished.
Okay,
right,
well, hang on. Just hang on then.
All right.
Thanks for calling.
All right.
All right. So we're going to take a little commercial break here. If you want to give us a call, the number is 914-803-4306 or reach us at pajamaparty.com.
Do you have unruly children? Do they misbehave in school and get bad grades? Are timeouts completely ineffective? Are you scared to spank them because they might have you arrested? What they need is a new school where discipline is number one and education is secondary. What they need is
Whoop That Ass Academy.
Here at the
Whoop That Ass Academy,
we don't have discipline problems. Know why? We're privately owned and we do what we want. And when kids get out of hand,
we whoop that ass.
Timeout is for football games. When kids want to show off, we don't give them a timeout. We just
whoop that ass.
We don't make a kid stand in the corner. That's by house plan. When one of our kids gets out of order, we snatch him out of that classroom and
whoop that ass.
Here at WTA Academy, we make sure they learn the basics of reading and writing, math, and science. But above all else, they learn discipline. This is what will keep your kids out of jail. Make the world a better place. Sometimes you gotta whoop
that ass.
And we do. Here at WTA Academy, our motto is, we care enough to whoop
that ass.
They may not read and write too well, but they'll act like they've got sense because we
whoop that ass.
So bring your kids on down to
Whoop That Ass Academy.
We'll get them straight.
Yeah, we're back here at the Pajama Party. Red Wine, what you got going on?
What I got going on is I'm just saying. Now, for those of you who didn't hear it last week, me and Poppa DD made it down to the Essence Festival.
Yes, we did.
And there was a little incident that occurred that we found out about after the fact.
Oh, yeah.
Little Mo.
Mm-hmm.
Little Mo.
The singer.
Watch out there.
Okay.
Little Momo.
Yeah, Lil Mo had an incident where apparently she was backstage with a VIP access pass when Prince was about to come out on the stage at the Dome, and she wanted to go to a restroom, and security would not allow her to use that restroom because Prince was about to come through that hallway. So she got upset and started making all these rants on Twitter talking about Prince is this and that and full of himself, and why was he doing all this? And it was like, hold up. It was security who prevented you from using that particular toilet. And first of all, you're Little Mo, and this is Prince.
Right.
So I'm just saying.
And getting back to the last segment, when Prince was doing his thing, where was Little Mo?
Swimming in a scrotum sack.
Swimming in a scrotum sack. Yeah. Okay.
Yep, thank you
Yeah,
much.
so I'm just saying, so now Little Mo got all upset and decided to get on Twitter. And what she put on Twitter was so ignorant, I can't even, you know how I am about English, so I don't even want to try to read it exactly as she said it.
Who is Little Mo?
She's a singer. She's on one of those diva shows.
Well, we're not going to put her down.
LA Diva
she's in
something.
She's sort of like the woman with the thing that didn't know who Rick James was.
Yeah, well,
woman
she
didn't
did
know
that song Superwoman, and I know she's done something else out there.
I thought that was Karen White.
No, not that song.
Okay, well,
it's another song called Superwoman.
Okay.
But basically what she put on Twitter is, y'all have no idea how these celebs be acting, and I'm not going to even bother they ass. I had to pee in real life. I was pushed in my stomach because somebody was coming through. I just want to sing and take care of my family. F all this extra unnecessary beep. Dog. Yeah, that's what she put on
Twitter. Class.
Exactly.
Against Prince, though.
Yeah. I'm like, girl, do you realize who you're dealing with? So anyhow, whoever tweets under Prince's account, which is Third Eye Girl, they tweeted some stuff and then deleted it. But the one tweet that remained, which people believe Prince did authorize or put himself, it said to Little Mo, I hope you realize your clothes don't match. That's all he had to say about it.
Wow.
So to Little Mo, I would say, Little Mo, sweetheart, honey, child, girlfriend, put on something purple and apologize. And I'm just saying, she needs to get over herself.
Yeah, go get the Purple Rain album.
Yeah, she really needs to get over herself.
Make about 4 or 5 hits. We can remember.
Maybe she don't know who Prince is.
Yeah, cause I'm sure Little Mo has some fans out there, so we're not dishing. Don't get me wrong.
No, but the thing was, it wasn't Prince. It was security.
Right.
If you want to beef with somebody, you should have beefed with the New Orleans police and security who allegedly pushed her in her stomach.
So was that the only bathroom in the building? Or?
She acted like it was. And then later on, she said something about she's had multiple C-sections and all of this. And I'm like, girl, please.
What they got to do with the
Go sit down.
Are you serious?
Anyhow.
She said she had multiple C-sections.
Anyhow, yes. Girlfriend is pressed.
Damn.
I think she's on that LA Diva show now. She really.
So how many children does she have?
I don't know.
But they went in the same C-section.
I don't know.
Or they cut in different.
Papa. You misbehaving, Papa.
I'm just saying. Multiple C-sections. Who the hell would come out and say something like that?
Crazy.
Okay. All right.
Well, Papa, we got this brand new segment, Living for the City. I know you got something going on. What's this about? Living for the City. What is it about?
Ooh, see, y'all trying to get me in trouble. Living for the City.
In trouble.
Living for the City is almost like you ever hear? You know Jeff Foxworthy. He does a little thing called if you do such and such and such, you might just be a redneck. Right.
Yeah.
Now, but this segment here, Living for the City, is, people can call, and if you know someone who's living a certain lifestyle, and if you live in a certain lifestyle that's so unapropos to production and real life progress, you might just be living for the city. I'll give you an example. And there's no disrespect to people. You are who you are and you do what you do. But if you know someone that has 3 generations of people on public assistance, okay, then you just might be living for the city. I mean, you're just getting by. The basic aspect of life is what you're happy with. So, the first one we putting out there, and people are welcome to call in, because we're going to make up a list. And it's not to talk about or put nobody down, don't get me wrong, because we don't roll like that. But we just want everybody to make the best progress they can make in their life. Just like I said, the first one is 3 generations of your family on public assistance. Number 2 means you don't clean nothing in your house. Okay. You don't clean nothing. All right. You got dishes stacked a mile high in the kitchen. That rug needs to be vacuumed.
Lazy with a Z.
Okay, the rug is so dirty it's growing mushroom and ginger. Okay.
Come on now.
All right. Now, 70% of the time, you sleeping on a sofa or a chair or unmade bed. You might just be living for the city.
All right.
All right.
Come on now.
And last, my 3, because I'm just going to start the list. And I'm not putting nobody down. You are who you are. You do what you do.
You roll how you roll.
Okay, and you roll how you roll. Now, my last thing on living for the city is your EBT card. That's a little plastic joint that replaced the food stamp. Okay? You spend money.
What's on it? What's the initials on it, Papa?
What, EBT? That means...
Gotcha.
Electronic benefit.
It means electronic benefit transfer. EBT card. Now, like I said, you don't know where you're going to end up in your life. Hell, I may end up with EBT card my damn stuff, and I will not refuse it if somebody offers it to me. But my living for the city aspect of that EBT card is that you're buying stuff everywhere but the supermarket.
I hear you.
Okay? You're buying hoagies, steaks, fast food.
Some scraps.
I didn't know you could put that on EBT card. I didn't know that.
Let me tell you something. When you walk in that Taliban store, he don't give a damn what you put on the EBT card, okay? You got EBT? You have an EBT? Okay, you swipe it right here. You got a PIN number? You swipe it right here. Anyway.
Look,
but
what you sipping on tonight, Papa? Because you all the way live, Papa.
I'm
it's the cocktail of the week.
Yeah, we're
I know it's coming. I knew y'all got a good one.
I'm sipping on some Easy Jesus, some E&J. Anyway, yeah, between paychecks, I get the E&J instead of Henry.
Well, if folks want to call in and comment, you know the number 914-803-4306.
Oh, and please, if you have something we could add to the Living for the City list, please call in. Please do, because we want to build this list. I got the first three, like I said. 3 generations of public assistance, don't clean nothing. 70% of the time you're sleeping on the sofa or the chair or unmade bed, and your EBT card is used for everything but the supermarket. So call in. 914. But don't get me wrong, I'm not picking on anybody in particular because every race out there is doing this. So when it comes to African Americans, this is not geared to that at all. Not by the please, because out there in Oklahoma and Montana and Wisconsin, ain't a lot of African Americans out there. So that EBT card is all over the world. So it has no race attached to it.
So this is one of those.
Give them the number, Papa.
Yeah, the number 914-803-4306. All right? Give us a call.
And if you're on the line now, you can press 1 at any time.
Yeah, press 1.
Give us a call. Don't be shy.
Don't be shy.
scared.
Talk to us. Come on now.
I know
we're not going to bite you.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I might, but anyway.
Yeah, red wine. She a big freak. Anyway.
Turn down for what?
What we got going on?
All right, we're going to take a quick break,
and
then we will be right back, so don't you move.
All right.
You're in tune to the Late Night Adult Pajama Party right here on Blog Talk Radio. This is a production of DC Homegrown Entertainment. To share your opinion with the Pajama Party crew, call us on 914-803-4306 and press 1. If you'd rather just listen in, you can still call us and listen on your phone, or you can listen online by going to our website, www.apajamaparty.com, and clicking the Listen banner in the top right corner. So join the conversation and let us know what you think about tonight's topics or whatever is on your mind. Okay, who turned the lights off? Call us now, 914-803-4306. Now back to the crew and more of the Pajama Party.
All right, we're back. Poppa DD here with Red Wine and Kettle.
Yo.
And
hey.
Next up, we got Red Wine.
I got the weird news going on.
Weird news.
We like to sometimes look around on the internet and see what's out there that's kind of weird and out of the ordinary. So I came across this story about these people in Seattle who thought they had an evil ghost that was tearing up stuff in their apartment. They found all kind of crazy stuff. The bed was ripped up and there was lotion all over the doorknobs. Somebody had removed the soles off of 20 pairs of shoes.
What?
And all the mail ripped to shreds, right? Well, they called the police because they were convinced they had a ghost. So they called the cops. The cops came in, looked around, didn't see anything. Even the cop was convinced that maybe they had a ghost.
Okay.
Until the husband started looking for a bracelet that they couldn't find because all their electronics were piled up in the middle of the bed, but nothing was missing. So the husband moved the bed to look for a bracelet, and they find this little 90-pound hiding up under the bed with a knife in her hand, tripping out of her mind.
In their house?
In their house.
Wow.
She had taken the knife and cut out part of the box spring under the bed. They don't know how long she had been up under there, but that was the end of the ghost situation. It wasn't a ghost. Well, I guess she looked like a ghost, but turned out it was a meth addict.
Now, but how long could somebody actually have your house?
I don't know. These people must not stay home a lot.
Some people leave a lot to be desired, because if I hear noise in my house, I'm ripping that damn room apart. I mean,
maybe they don't sleep in their bed like Poppa DD was saying about the last story.
There you go. Sleeping on the couch and in a chair. Hanging out all
that's
night.
right. Everything is connecting to everything. Wow, that's interesting.
But check this out. I got a story up in Philly. Isn't that in your town, Papa?
Yeah, I know about Philly.
Check this out. The Bucks County Coroner's Office. Van was traveling down 100 block of the East Street Road in Lower Southampton, PA, around noon. The vehicle's rear door malfunctioned. The body then rolled out of the van and onto the road near the Bucks, the crossing shopping center. So a dead body falls out of the coroner's van because the door malfunctioned. Is that crazy or what? Can you see a dead body rolling down the street? What would you do? Going towards the shopping center? Maybe they're going shopping. What you think?
Or did the driver just not lock the door securely?
I don't know. Maybe the body was too heavy. It kept bump, wanted to get out, I guess. I told you the body wanted to go shopping. Whoever it was, they wanted to go shopping.
Yeah, that corpse opened that door and jumped out. That's what happened.
Wow. And this happened in Bucks County up in the Philly area, huh?
It sure did.
Yeah.
It sure did. Crazy.
Wait a minute. Speaking of Bucks, what was that you told me about a deer? A situation with a deer?
Yeah, this was crazy. The surveillance footage shows a deer leaping through the store's front window, then racing through the aisles. The animal was disoriented. He was trying to find his way out. He knocked over a few high-end liquor bottles. Boy, I'd be mad. What you think? Unless he was trying to get a sip on. What you think? You might have trying to get some hen dog or something.
This was a deer in a liquor store.
Yes, the Quick Six Liquors in Massachusetts.
Right. What's that bird that's called stag that has the deer antlers on it?
I don't know very well.
Oh, maybe he was going to get that.
Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. That's what he was asking.
I don't know what you're talking about, Willis.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was crazy. Yep, weird news.
Yeah, you can give us a call. What's that again, Kettle? I'm sorry.
I was going to tell people if they want to call in, and unless we just got folks just listening tonight, we appreciate you listening. They can dial 914-803-4306 or catch us on apajamaparty.com. Either way. So.
All right. Well, we're going to take a quick break, and when we get back, it's the Hollywood wrap-up. Stay tuned.
What's your opinion? We want to know on the late-night adult Pajama Party. Call us now on 914-803-4306 and tell us if you agree or disagree, or if you don't care one way or the other. If you've been waiting all week to tell somebody what's on your mind, now is your chance. Dial 914-803-4306 and press 1 to speak with the Pajama Party live on the air. To listen to the show online, go to www.apajamaparty.com and click the listen banner on the top right. If you'd like to advertise your business with us, get in touch on www.apajamaparty.com. So call us now on 914-803-4306 and press 1. We will get to you as quick as we can. Now, back to the Pajama Party live.
Yeah, we're back here at the Pajama Party. Poppa DD with Rick.
Hey, we're hanging out at the Showboat up in Atlantic City, House of Blues Studio Suite, living large.
Yeah, living large. They're going to close this joint here in what, a couple months maybe?
Yeah, if they don't get some investors.
What are they going to do with all this building? I mean, this building goes a whole 2 blocks long.
I don't know.
And then you got the Trump Plaza that's closing. Atlantic City is just kind of going out. You know, back when I was little, they actually, Philadelphia, they used to call Atlantic City Chicken Bone Beach. So if you go to Philly, and you say Chicken Bone Beach, they know exactly. Oh, Atlantic City. Yeah, that's a little piece of history. Or
wow.
Right.
Okay.
Chicken Bone Beach.
Well, I got the Hollywood wrap up, Papa.
Yeah, good. What you got on the Hollywood wrap?
I'm going to see if you guys can figure out what movie this is. The film tells the story of an astronaut crew who crashes land on a strange planet in the distant future. Although the planet appears desolate at first, the surviving crew members stumble upon a society in which apes have evolved into creatures with human-like intelligence and speech. Any guesses?
Titanic.
Yeah, right. Okay. Well, you would lose about $1 million on that one. That'd be $1 million question. This, what you think, Papa?
You said apes, so you're talking about the primate thing, huh? I like that. I like that.
Oh, the monkeys.
Yeah, I like that segment, the Planet of the Apes movie. Yeah, that
the Planet of the Apes. It was originally released in 1968. Ooh. At that time, they grossed over $32 million off of the very first one. So I guess they 20th Century Fox wanted to continue with it because they have the Dawn of the Planet of the Apes.
$32 million. A lot of money back in '68.
Can you imagine how much they making now? That back in '68, $32 million.
$32 million was a lot of money back then.
It sure was, 1968. So the newest one is called Dawn of the Planet of the Apes. It was just released July the 11th. They said they had. You like the first one?
I love that first one.
Yeah, it was off the chain. Well, they say they received highly positive reviews. They praise the special effects, the storyline, the direction, and the action. So it must be a pretty good flick. But it's based in 2016. It's going a little further, deeper. And I guess the character Caesar, they said 10 years later, Caesar leads and governs a new generation of apes in a community located in the Mirror Woods. I don't know what the Mirror Woods is, but it sounds serious to me.
Wow.
Yeah, and the character Caesar, he sounds serious also.
Wow.
So, yeah. So that's a bit of history on the Planet of the Apes, 1968 film, which grossed over $32 million. So I can imagine what they're grossing now. But, yeah, that was very interesting.
They pulled in, I looked at those numbers. It was something like 38 million in the first weekend.
That was the first weekend, and they did this here, the course of the first movie. So, wow.
Right.
Apes are making money, I guess, huh? Humans not making no more money, I guess.
Okay. If you want to give us a call, the number is 914-803-4306, and press 1, and we would love to talk to you.
All right. We're going to go to the Kiss It list here. Is that the next thing we got?
Yeah, we're going to take a break, and then we're coming back with, what are we coming back with? We're coming back with the cocktail of the week.
Okay.
All right, stand by. We'll be right back.
This is the Pajama Party on Blog Talk Radio. The Pajama Party is produced by DC Homegrown Entertainment at www.dchomegrown.com. The views and opinions expressed on this program are those of the Pajama Party crew and you. So pick up the phone and dial 914-803-4306. That's 914-803-4306. And tell us what's on your mind. There's a big fluffy pillow reserved just for you at the Pajama Party, so call us now. And remember, it's PJs only, no clothes allowed. Pass it on. Log on to www.apajamaparty.com and click the Listen Live banner or call 914-803-4306. Now let's get back to the crew and more of the Pajama Party. Is it tea time, darling?
Welcome back to the Pajama Party. What we got, Red Wine?
We have the cocktail of the week. What you got for us, Poppa DD?
Well, the cocktail of the week, let's see here.
Let's see. This is called Under the Boardwalk.
Under the Boardwalk.
We're paying homage to Atlantic City. Hey.
Yeah, because it's about to go under. All right.
Papa, come on, so we can get this kisser list going on.
Yeah. Under the Boardwalk, something I put together just messing around with some booze. I got plenty of it. You know, they checking my piss at work, so I'm boozed out these days. Anyway.
That's another show, Papa.
Get back in that game, okay? Anyway, Under the Boardwalk. So if you got a pencil and pen here, you can write this down, Under the Boardwalk drink. What it is 2 parts. And we say part, we talking about shot glasses. Okay? 2 parts of what's called 901 silver tequila. It's in a nice bottle. It has a 901 going down it. Or any light tequila, whether it be 1800 or whatever you like on a light level. Not golden tequila, but light tequila. 2 parts tequila. 2 parts, meaning 2 shot glasses of cranberry and pomegranate juice. 3 parts of regular orange juice. Because now when I say 2 parts cranberry and 3 parts orange juice, you're going to need that because after you put 2 parts tequila is rough, okay? And then after that, we go with 1 part of grenadine. I don't usually personally like grenadine, but grenadine really battles tequila pretty good. It kind of neutralizes it. Like, you know, when you order Jerry curl and they put the neutralizer in there to cool the curls down for a minute. So anyway, like I said, 2 parts of any type of light tequila, whether it be the one I recommend, 901 Silver, 2 parts of cranberry and pomegranate juice, 3 parts of orange juice, and 1 part of grenadine. Mix that up, shake that up, okay? And it sneaks up on you, okay? You're sitting there chilling.
Sounds good, Papa.
Got your little date going on. Next thing you know, you start to see a little glossiness in their eyes. And, you know, now it's time for you to play your little attack. You say, hey.
All right, man. All right. Watch out, Papa. Watch out now.
Stretching. You start
that
going
sounds good.
You know how it works. Anyway, yeah, but we call that Under the Boardwalk. Maybe we got a call on the line.
Yeah, we have a caller. Let me see. Where are you, Miss Fancy? Fancy.
Yes, ma'am.
What's going on?
Hey, y'all. I'm got red wine. And who that Papa DD?
Hey, what's going on? How you doing?
And I know you got something to do with some other cocktail. But I'm having my cocktail for the hour, and it's Grey Goose, some cranberry juice, and a twist of lime.
All right,
That's
now.
how I do it down where I'm at.
All right, now.
All right. That sounds like a winner.
Yeah,
it's calling in.
But when Red Wine picked up the phone, I missed part of the recipe. So how can I get the full recipe to the cocktail of the hour?
It's on the website at apajamaparty.com.
I will look it up. Is there any way I can make a comment since I have a gentleman on the line?
Sure.
Okay, Mr. Gentleman, I have a question. The Grey Goose with the juice of the juice. I'm a married woman, right? And
right.
I wanted to know from a male perspective, if you could tell me what is the problem with men in communicating? Like you may not have that particular problem per se, but I find it in my particular situation that the communication is a kind of like a shutdown portion going on here.
Well, my take
that
on
might
that.
be another show, Papa.
Yeah, can I call back with that question?
Yeah, but I can say a little bit on. We ain't got a lot of time. But the one thing you have to do is get the men out of your mind, because whatever's happening to you from a male species is that particular person. It's got nothing to do with the species in general. Okay,
I like
so stop saying the person you got a problem with is the person you're dealing with. It's got nothing to do with, because whatever, because he's raised how he was raised and I was raised how I was raised. So therefore, and when you say men, that means that you're dropping all of us in the same bucket, and at that point, that's not really fair, because you need to get him straight. And I think psychiatrists cost about $75 a visit for like 60 minutes. So you might want to get
I got one in mind too. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And you're gonna need a minimum of 3 visits on a psychiatrist. So for about $180, under $200, you can kind of get him to confess some things to the psychiatrist, and he might come back a little better. So sometimes people need to talk to somebody a little bit.
Yeah, counseling is already in the. We've already communicated that part of it, but I do your fairness and your honesty, and I didn't mean to try to put everybody in the bucket. It is my.
No, don't grab us all in there. This fish was
You're right. That's why I wanted to talk to a male. I wanted to find out.
Right.
We might put that on our next show, Papa.
It was
you
about.
Can't catch
it was
a fish with one worm, honey. So just deal with the fish you got.
All right, thank you, Fancy.
Thank you,
We're going to
Fancy.
pick up Reese and see what Reese has to say about it. If you're still on the line, Reese, are you there?
I'm still here.
All right, Reese, what you got going on tonight? And welcome to the Pajama Party.
Hey.
I ain't making no noise. My man Dave told me to holler at you to represent from Sharon Hill, so I said I'm gonna give y'all a play.
All right, appreciate you calling.
All right, shout out to Sharon Hill.
Sharon Hill.
All right now. All right, Red Wine, you better run down with that kiss it list so we can kiss it on out of here.
Okay, well, let me hit you with this kiss it list. That's a new segment we have. And basically, the Kiss It list is a group of people that we put on the list every week for people who have either done stupid stuff, irritating stuff, people who have plucked our nerves in the politics, in the news, companies, individuals, whatever the case may be. So for this week, on the Kiss It list, we have Colorado Congressman Mike Kaufman, Jesse Kelly, who is the Arizona Republican congressional candidate. We have our ever-loving favorite, Representative John Boehner, Speaker of the House, and we have the Florida Governor, Rick Scott. The four of them are on the Kiss list this week. Yeah, they're on the list because they are the winners of Rachel Maddow's group of people who like canned comments and duck questions.
They duck questions big time. They ask them all questions. And you know when somebody pleads the Fifth, saying, I don't want to answer that question because it might mess with my Fifth Amendment rights. They were answering questions saying the same thing over and over again. And that's like the new trend amongst Tea Party or whatever. They just saying the same thing over and over. And back in the day, we used to just call that simply monkey see, monkey do. You know,
what else you got? What else you got, Red Wine? Who else is gonna kiss it before we get out of here?
We got Erin Andrews. Yeah, Erin Andrews is on the list this week for her lame one-question interview with pitcher Adam Wainwright about whether or not he did something deliberately to make the ball easier for Derek Jeter to hit at the All-Star game. Now, the pitcher admitted it, and her only response was not to come up with a follow-up, but to say, don't you just love social media? And this is the person who's replacing Pam Oliver.
Pam Oliver,
Don't like that. She can kiss it. Kiss it.
She's on the Kiss It list. We got Stephen A. Smith for trying to diss Dr. J.
Come on,
We got Little Mo for trying to diss Prince. We got Fox TV for canceling one of my favorite shows, Almost Human, starring Michael Ealy.
Yeah, that was a nice show.
And I did not appreciate that cancellation. We got the pharmaceutical companies for all those commercials that we see where they say we can fix one thing, but we're going to give you 20 others. I don't know how those products get on the market, but
you think about
all the pharmaceutical companies, you are on the Kiss It list. We also have Mitch McConnell from Kentucky. He's the Senate Minority Leader for making stupid comments about student loans. He said, hey, instead of trying to lower the student loan rate, why don't people just dream a little smaller? Everybody doesn't have to go to Yale. And he thinks that's going to fix something.
He's
an idiot, and he's on the Kiss It list. And one last one is the IQ Data International for being an over-the-top, rude, and aggressive bill collector.
Kiss it, kiss it, kiss it, kiss it, kiss it.
So let's take some final comments here.
So
what's your final comment, Papa?
Wait a minute. Before you go to the final Kiss It list, we got something special for everybody who was on the Kiss It list tonight.
Kiss my entire ass. Kiss my Irish ass. You better kiss my Irish ass. This world can kiss my ass. Kiss my ass. You can just
my last comment is, like I said earlier, when it comes to age differences, generation differences, live and let live. You know, don't beat up the older people what they believe in. What you got, Kettle?
My last word is, Little Mo, put on something purple and apologize.
There you go.
That's all I got to say about it.
I know that's right. I just want to give a shout out to my family, and thanks for listening.
All right. On behalf of the Pajama Party, tune in every Friday night between 9 and 10. Call us 914-803-4306. Thank you very much for hanging there with us. It's going to get better and better, stronger and stronger, bigger and bigger. We're just trying to make it work. God bless everybody for calling us in tonight. And
for everybody on the line that we didn't get to tonight, we appreciate your call. We promise we will catch you the next time around. Peace out.
All right. Take care.
Initiating shutdown sequence.
Is it all over, Rock?
I guess so.
I bid you farewell, arrivederci, sayonara, and all that sort of cheers.
Well, when you gotta go, you gotta go.
Well, good night.
Yabiko, Sana.
I regret to announce this is the end. I'm going now.
Good night, and good luck.
Was it as good for you as it was for me?
Now give me a kiss and say good night.
Good night.
Good night.
Thank you. Goodbye now. Goodbye. Goodbye. Thank you. Goodbye.
Thank you for attending our show, and good night.
Party crew, keep it real for you.